Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we're going to talk about the latest news going on. And shout out to everybody who's joining me today. I appreciate you taking the time. So today we're going to talk about the sub that went missing in the Atlantic Ocean that was checking out the Titanic, and it got detached from the boat. And now the submarine is missing with like 6 people on board, 5 or 6 people on board. So we're going to talk about that. And they're looking for the sub. Army ship has heard knocking. There's a bunch of other things in the news. NBA YoungBoy has threatened the Gotti family. NBA YoungBoy threatens the Gotti family after John Gotti Jr.'s daughter threatened Yaya. NBA YoungBoy is no longer a stranger to beef. He and Little Dirk have been rivals for years. Reports ending, however. NBA YoungBoy has bigger rivals he has now set his sights on. A few weeks ago, Floyd Mayweather did an exhibition boxing match with John Gotti III. At the end of the match, things got very intense while Floyd won the match. That's not true. Floyd didn't win the match. Nobody won. Things got personal. As a result, John Gotti III's sister, Nicolette, spoke out and threatened Floyd's daughter. NBA YoungBoy brought a new wave into the game. Actually, he's one of the most successful rappers on YouTube platforms several times over. He has broken records on YouTube streams. He's a savvy businessman. It's not saying what he said. NBA responds. First of all, he said he admires John Gotti Sr. However, in regards to John Gotti III, YoungBoy said he lost his match to Floyd Mayweather and loss happened. So regarding Yaya, the mother of one of his sons, he told the Gotti family to be easy. And they have to deal with him. Or they'd have to deal with him. So things are getting heated, and hopefully there'll be another match, and we can find out a definitive winner to all of this drama. What's up, Cindy? How are you? Today is the first day of summer. If you guys don't know, today is the start off to summer. A lot of people thought summer was already in swing, but today is actually the first day of summer. There was some other people saying, oh, the summer's already over. No, it's not. It's just getting started. So, there's a lot of things to talk about. R. Kelly. He's scared for his life in prison. He has an infection on his leg, and he said it needs treatment. And he was on a phone call crying to somebody. And I don't think that's gonna work, man. I don't know. Maybe he does need medical treatment, but you shouldn't have did what you did. I got a show going on tonight. I'm gonna be dropping it's tomorrow, about Sammy the Bull. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock. The Many Lies of Sammy the Bull. You guys don't want to miss that show. It's going to be a really good one. And I have some guests that are going to be joining me this week. I got a lot of good things planned for you guys. And I have another clip from the Ambic interview I'm going to drop for you guys. I mean, if you guys want to go see that full interview, just go over to Ambic's channel and check it out.
Some of the other times you get arrested while you're in this gang.
So the major time I got arrested committing a armed home invasion. This kid calls me over. Yo, I know where this dude's got money and he's got weed. We can go get it. So I'm like, all right. So I bring a 10 gauge sawed off shotgun to his house and I bring shells with me. So I tell him, he's like, let me carry the gun. And I'm like, all right. So I give him the gun and I have camouflage on. And he's like, we're just gonna go over there and I'm gonna go in there and grab the weed and leave. He said the kid owed him money or weed or something like that. We go over and I'm in back of him and we walk up and he knocks on the door. The lady opens the door and she looks down, sees the gun poking out of his pocket. And she screams, like a high scream. She's trying to close the door, and there's people in the house trying to close the door. So I'm like, my reaction, push the door, try to get in there. So it's like a wrestle for the door. And eventually they get the door shut and it closes and I can't open it or nothing. So I'm like, let's go. So they're screaming still, and it's projects. So it's a front project hallway. And we run out of the front, and there's cop cars, and the cops are like, don't move. So I'm like, I run, and I just run around the building, and I'm right with this guy, and we're running. And I never told this part, but I think I tried to take a moped as I'm running from the cops. I don't know why. I thought that would like get me away from them faster, but it wasn't working, and I threw it, and I just kept running. And the cops are right in back of me. Now this kid that I was doing this with, he lives in the same project. We run around the building, down into the back door, and I'm like on my ass down the stairs. And I get up, and I run into his house, and I'm stuffing shotgun shells in his couch. And he takes the gun, throws it behind the door, and I'm throwing the shells in, and the door flies open. And it's the cops. Don't move. If you guys want to see the rest of that interview, go check out Ambic's channel, Locked In with Ambic. I got a lot more stuff that's going to be dropping. And I have some major plans. Things are going to be progressively getting better and better as I move along. And I'm going to start telling you guys some of these stories. Should have told the story when Cuzzo save you at the bus. Save me? You're funny. Thanks for watching. You seem like my biggest fan, huh? Cuzzo never did shit for me, okay? And that's that. Hope you have a great day, bro. Let's get into the other stories. While the fans keep fanning, concerned citizen, hit the like button. So, if you didn't know, the president's son has pleaded guilty to tax charges and weapons charges. And they're juggling the thought of him going to prison right now. So can you imagine the president's son going to prison? Just crazy. It's something you think you would never see in your life. All right, let's check this out. This is the searchers have detected banging in the area where the Titanic submarine went missing. So this is what the submarine looks like. There's like 5 people in there. In recent developments, in a search for a missing submarine, Titanic submarine, searchers have reported detecting banging sounds near the area where the submersible vanished. This discovery has sparked a renewed sense of hope among those involved in the rescue mission. According to international emails sent to the Department of Homeland Security, Canadian planes searching for the submarine detected banging sounds every 30 minutes. I'd be banging the whole damn time, man. Fuck. You're down there under the water trying to get out. Like, what do you do? You're trapped underneath the ocean in a submarine with like 4 other dudes. I'd be like, man, there's really nothing you can do. You're absolutely trapped in. People sending me crazy shit. So this submarine, I'm not sure if they're going to end up finding it. It's like detached from it's usually attached to the boat. Somehow it got detached. They don't know if it got tangled up in some wreckage from the Titanic and it's trapped down there. Rescue crews are working tirelessly to locate the missing submersible, deploying drones and utilizing underwater detection capabilities. However, their efforts have not yet yielded results. The challenging conditions at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean present additional obstacles in the search operation. Despite all these challenges, searchers remain determined and hopeful, analyzing the data gathered from each search for future plans. Crazy. Missing submersible, which was en route to the Titanic wreck site, is carrying 5 people on board. The fact that signs of life have been detected at the site gives a glimmer of hope to their loved ones and rescue teams involved. The president of the Explorers Club confirmation there is cause for hope, further optimism. As the searchers for the missing Titanic submarine continues, every new development brings mixed anticipation and anxiety. The recent detection of the banging sounds in its vanished submersible have provided much needed cause for hope. The challenge now lies in how do they get it out of the water? How do they ultimately locate the missing vehicle? Time is of the essence. The crew's oxygen is dwindling. So once the oxygen runs out, they're just going to be dead in the submersible. And that's going to be crazy. They're just going to find a submersible with a bunch of people in it. Some bones and shit. I'm going to be dropping a show. I did an interview with Andrew DiDonato. I have interviewed him in the past, and I interviewed him last week, and I'm going to drop that interview very soon. And you guys will hear what he's talking about. He talks about John Gotti Jr., what it was like working with the Gambino family. I asked him about cooperating. I asked him why he did it, all this stuff. All the stuff you guys want to know is what I asked him in this interview. Maureen, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. Good afternoon. It's the first day of summer. How are you guys enjoying your summer? I want to go to the beach. I'm going to go to the beach soon and make some videos. I got some things planned for you guys too. So I'm going to take you with me along the way. Shout out to Stevie Bullets. he had his premiere for his documentary, and there was like a shootout at his premiere. There was a shootout and a car chase, and like cars were flipped over and shit. This dude's out having his premiere, and he goes outside, and there's cars all flipped over, and just craziness going on everywhere. I appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch this show. I got a lot of stuff dropping. I'm going to drop a video today. So hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. And if you don't like my show, too bad. Peace.